Okay, so what is your plan?
So my plan is to basically give SSI benefits and extend them towards Puerto Rico and in the U.S. territory.
Okay, understood. But in this extension of SSI, what groups will you be helping?
We'll be helping disabled and people that are under the poverty line in Puerto Rico, which is around 700,000 Puerto Rican citizens.
But I'm sorry, are you forgetting about the Biden-Harris administration and the American Rescue Plan? These are all laws and plans that have been passed in Puerto Rico for the specific reason. Are you saying that they are not giving enough money?
Correct. However, yes, they are not giving enough money. How they, even though they give billions of dollars of aid towards these people, they only gave one $1,400 check, which isn't enough to support these people. However, our plan, we'll be giving around SSI benefits to these people, which is around $750 a month.
Okay, but it's well known that $700 a month in Puerto Rico most likely isn't even enough to afford an apartment because apartments in Puerto Rico most likely go for about $1,000 a month and get by with groceries and their normal life. What do you have to suggest against this?
However, this is better than the status quo. However, the status quo gives him around $60 a month, while this will give him around $750 a month. So our plan will be giving much more money than there is right now in the status
Okay,
quo.
so yes, understood. But you forget that Social Security as a plan will run out of funding by 2033, and this also means that SSI will run out of funding, so your plan is inherently false.
Uh, right. This is inherently wrong because even though SSI is under SSA, it's funded differently. So even if Social Security is unstable, SSI is funded by U.S. Treasury funds, which means that it will stay stable and it will keep running.
Okay, that's cross-X.
Yes, cross.
Okay. Next one. You got it. Here. Here's your service. Oh yeah, I'm going, right? One NC.
One and C,
Oh
yes,
right.
yes, yes. So I guess I'll
Wait,
stay
did I send
stable.
you my surface? Did I send you the one I see? NC? Oh no.
No, you did not. Well, you say you don't need evidence, right?
I have it all on there.
Well,
Do
yeah,
you want me
just
to lean in or something?
no, just send it to me. Just send it to me.
Do you want me to? Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. That's true. Here, all this. It's fine. I can just cut
That was
this.
definitely fine. I think that one will.
Wait, you want me? Oh, you think I can cut it out? Actually, wait. No, no, it's fine. It's just a part of the. They'll understand. It's fine, even if I can't cut it out. Okay, I'll just send you all this. Did I send you the negative block or 2AC?
Send me. I have the 2AC. Send me the negative block for you.
Okay, got you. Share. Oh, oops. Oh, this. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is Simiac. Okay, it should be in your Outlook.
Cool. Let me open it up quick. Let me know when. Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. I got it. Negative block. Let me open it.
Okay, and then so just
Mhm.
and then SSI doesn't solve poverty.
Okay, here. I got the negative block.
Wait, let me open my 2AC. Do you have the my two? Do you have the 2AC?
Yes, I do.
I need to see the 2AC. Just is there a way to alternate between the two?
Yeah. So this tab is negative block. This tab. This tab is
Okay, let me check.
oh, actually,
This.
no. This is negative block. My fault. And this is 2AC.
Let me check 2AC.
Let me
Just make sure
delete
everything's
this
right.
one so it makes it easier. So remember, this is negative block. This is 2AC. Okay.
Okay, wait. So let me just make sure. Okay. This is this neck block.
Yes.
Okay, let me just make sure everything's right. Okay. Just these. How many minutes is it? 5.
5. I could time it.
It has to be at least 5.
No, the 5 is the time minute.
So okay, so I can go under it. Okay. Let me get. Oh, it's already recording, but let me just go back to the camera tab so we know. Okay.
Let me know when you want to start.
3, 2, 1, go. The most important argument in this debate is whether SSI gives enough money. the affirmative states that it's going to be giving $750, but $750, as seen before, is not enough to get Puerto Ricans out of the poverty line. So today we'll be looking at the stock issues of inherency. We will be looking at the stock issues of the affirmative states, the stock issue of disadvantage, and we'll be looking at the stock issues of inherency. First, starting off with the stock issue of inherency, the affirmative states that the affirmative states that SSI has given $750, which will be enough to get Puerto Ricans out of the poverty line. However, this is inherently false, and they have ignored the fact that the Biden administration has already provided tens of billions of dollars in aid to Puerto Rico through the American Rescue Plan, and they will continue to provide more. Travis Link, a data analyst and partner at Relocate Puerto Rico, on January 12, 2023, states, "The American Rescue Plan provided the following benefits to Puerto Ricans, and more aid is on the way. $1,400 per person in each working family, increased unemployment benefits, improved nutrition assistance, $4 billion in fiscal recovery funds, $3 billion for schools, $1 billion in food assistance, $50 million in rent relief." Biden extended the child tax credit to each Puerto Rican family. $600 million enabled Puerto Rico to more than triple of the earned income tax credit benefits. The CTC and EITC will provide over $1 billion in tax relief to Puerto Rico. The bipartisan infrastructure law is creating jobs as well as providing $688 million. The Small Business Administration has given $5.2 billion to help entrepreneurs. Next, we will be moving on to the stock issue of disadvantage, where the affirmative states that SSI benefits are sufficient. However, this is false. Under the stock issue of disadvantage, we can see how SSI doesn't solve poverty. Even with SSI benefits and income, $750 per month is barely enough to bring you out of the poverty line in Puerto Rico. Will Raderman, employment policy analyst, on June 14, 2022, states, 8 million. Unfortunately, SSI has many long-running problems, including the fact that many recipients remain in poverty despite the support. The proposed legislation does not address another major problem: stingy benefit levels. A primary reason SSI recipients are in poverty is that the largest benefit is below the federal poverty level. Okay, next, finally, we will be moving on to the stock issue of we'll be looking at the stock issue of disadvantage, we'll be stating how the affirmative still states that SSI benefits are sufficient. However, another one of our reasons states that SSI benefits are still not sufficient. The SSI benefits, which are around $750 a month, again, aren't enough to bring Puerto Ricans out of the poverty line, which is one of the main arguments in this debate. The affirmative, though their intentions may be clear that the SSI will bring Puerto Ricans out of the poverty line, it is no better than the status quo right now, which is already providing money through the American Rescue Plan and through the Biden-Harris administration through the AABD. Therefore, SSI should not be extended to Puerto Rico. Okay, here you go. How many minutes is that? Four. Okay, that's good. 4 out of 5 is fine. Okay, what are you doing next?
I'm cross-exing you.
Okay, what do I need?
Nothing. I'm like asking you questions.
All right.
Cool. Put my search on the side. Okay.
Okay.
Cross-ex
starts now.
3, 2, 1. So, what exactly does the Biden Harris administration do?
Yes. So in its first purchase to Puerto Rico, it has given $1 billion to Puerto Rico, and from our evidence about Puerto Rico, it says that it will continue to provide more money to the Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
And through the earned income tax credit and through the child tax credit, it is still giving money right now, though not directly money.
Okay. So why not pass the plan if our plan gives more money than the Biden Harris
No,
administration?
that's not true because the you're saying that the SSI gives $750 a month, but the Biden Harris administration, as well as the status quo right now, combined to give more money than the SSI gives right now, with more than $1,400 per month extended to Puerto Ricans.
Um, got right. So you say Social Security is bound to run out by 2030, correct?
Yes.
So, however, SSI is funded differently. So don't you think that SSI will stay stable, unlike Social
Yes, this
Security?
is true, but it is still administered by Social Security, meaning that if Social Security fails as fails as a corporation, the SSI will directly be harmed.
Right. And you also say how $750 a month is not sufficient enough to help these Puerto Ricans. However, isn't that more money than the status quo? So why not pass this plan
Yeah,
if it gives
but you
more?
are ignoring the fact that it is the status quo plus the American Rescue Plan and the Biden Harris administration, which gives more than $1,400 per month, as stated before, which is way more than enough that the SSI is providing right now. Meaning we don't need SSI.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
You should have stated
cases. Wait, what are you doing? Is this it? Is the last one?
Yes. Okay, now it's 2AC. I got you.
Okay.
Oh, shit, let me have my timer.
Do you have 2AC?
Yeah.
Get your surface
Let
out.
me have my timer out real quick. 5 minutes.
I can sit down, I think, for 2AC.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Just get in the center.
Okay. Let me open 2AC. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So the most important argument in this debate is how $750 a month is not sufficient enough to help these Puerto Rican citizens, as stated by the negative team. However, as we see, $750 a month from SSI benefits gives much more than the status quo did, which is just a $1,400 check towards these Puerto Rican citizens under the poverty line. Now we will move under the stock issue of inherency. As first, the negative team stated how the Biden Harris administration gives much more money, including the American Rescue Plan. However, this isn't true because the American Rescue Plan gave only $1,400, which is more than $750. However, it was a one-time check towards these poor people. However, SSI benefits will give $750 a month per month, uh, which is much more money than the American Rescue Plan. Uh, this can be shown how 1400 as said by the White House Gov, a reviewer of the structure of the United States, said $1,400 per person direct payment, bringing their total relief payment from this in December Hill to the $2,000 it should have been from the start. This means how they clearly do not have enough money. Now we will transition to the stock issue of the disadvantage, in which the negative team states how SSI benefits are not sufficient and do not provide enough money. However, $750 a month is enough money to provide with the people for the basic needs, which is food, water, and shelter, and rent. Uh, these Puerto Rican citizens would have much more money than they would if we continue with the status quo. Uh, they're able to have get their needs much easier and are able to and they're able to have a chance to break out the poverty line as they can close the poverty gap by 2/3, which means it gives them an opportunity to break out the poverty line and have opportunities. Um, Lastly, we'll move under the disadvantage. We'll still stay under the stock issue of disadvantage, where the negative states how SSI will run out of funding by 2033. However, this is a common misconception by the negative team because SSI is actually funded by the even though SSI is under Social Security Administration, it's funded by U.S. Treasury funds. This means that SSI will not go out of funds because it isn't receiving funds from Social Security, but is directly receiving funds from the U.S. Treasury. As said by the NCOA, a system on financial security writes on August 29th of 2023, the SSA administers the SSI program, but Social Security and SSI are separate benefits that have different sources of funding. Social Security benefits are funded by payroll taxes, and SSI is funded by general tax revenues. This means how SSI has a broader scope of funding, and overall, they have a much more stable source of income, which means that even if Social Security is bound to run out by 2033, SSI is not because it is funded differently. And like stated in this evidence, it says they're separate benefits and they have different sources of funding. This means that if one falls, the other would not. So in total, we saw how the three arguments that the negative team stated are fundamentally incorrect, and how the Biden Harris administration is giving less money than what our plan would give, and SSI benefits, which is around $750 a month, will give much more than just a $1,400 check towards these Puerto Rican citizens. Lastly, we also looked at how. Even though Social Security may be running up by 2033, since SSI is funded differently, it wouldn't run out just like Social Security. Yeah, that's two ways.
Is that it? We're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
Cool. Let's end it.